Throw that drift on, throw that drift on, throw that drift on, throw that drift on. Oh, damn, boy. I see you. What is going on, my YouTube fam? Welcome back to another video, another Forza Horizon 3 video. We got a special one today because they finally included the long-awaited Ford Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. Check out that trunk. They have absolutely modeled this thing to the T. Even the engine is exactly like the P71. I personally own one, and my work car is a P71 Police Interceptor as well. And they have replicated this thing to the T. Any Crown Vic owners out there can testify for that. Raise your hands up in the air, man. I'm telling you, they got this thing right 100%. Let's go ahead and rev it up a little bit. See what it sounds like. Look at this interior, man. They designed this thing perfectly. Every little stitching, every little hole, every little crevice, man. They got it just right. Hear that 4.6 roaring, baby. I cannot wait to take this thing out. Let's go ahead and close this car up, man. And let's go ahead and take this thing for a spin real quick. I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at this thing, man. This thing looks absolutely badass. And, like, they actually included the freaking, the parking lights. Like, that's, you know, a thing that all cops do is that they put those lights, you know, and especially the Crown Vic, man. This internationally recognized headlights. Everybody knows them from a mile away. Anybody who hasn't been living under a rock for the last 20 years knows what a Crown Vic, especially the Police Interceptor, is. Look at this thing, man. Look at this stance. This thing just sits mean no matter what it's doing, man. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and do one race with an actual police setup, bone stock, pound for pound, and we're gonna see how the Police Interceptor does against all these other modern day cars in a circuit race. And then after that, we're gonna bump up the power, and we're gonna kick it up to 1,000+ horsepower, and we're gonna turn it into a full-blown race car, and we're gonna see how good it does on the track then. So without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. All right, now this is the full police package, appearance package that Forza Horizon 3 offers. As you guys can see, it has the bull guard or the push bar. It has those stupid old police lights. I don't know why they included that. They have the dual spotlight. They got the little tiny bar at the bottom. Now I chose to go with FHP because these guys are notorious here in Florida where we live. The Florida Highway Patrol. Everybody knows in Florida who FHP is. We all look out for that tan color. So that's why I decided to go with that livery. Now let's go ahead and do our first race. Stock, pound for pound, man. Bone stock with a police appearance package. And let's see how good the Crown Vic does racing all these other modern day cars, man. FRSs and all these other European cars. Now one thing I do want to point out, besides those old ass police lights that they decided to include in there, man, why would they throw those old ass lights in there? Especially when nobody uses those anymore. Those are like what we used to call those are what we call the bubble lights. Now they all got like regular flat light bars, stealth light bars and all that. But either way, I think it's pretty cool how they have the dual spotlights and they actually do turn on and all that stuff. But one thing I want to point out though is that this car feels so underpowered, man. This thing, I mean, I know the Crown Vic is kind of heavy and it's not the world's fastest, but in real life, man, the thing has a nice little kick to it, man. The engine, I don't know why this car feels so underpowered in this game, you know? That's one of my complaints. Another thing is that the car, you guys are going to see right now, look at this. It pretty much tops out at almost 100 miles an hour, and I've driven many Crown Vics in my life, and I can tell you from personal experience, they top out at about 129 to 130, depending on the conditions. There's no way this car tops out at 100 miles an hour. That's, you know, that's kind of stupid, but I mean, it is holding its own stock for stock. This car is 4,000 pounds, especially with the police equipment on it. You know, it makes it a lot heavier, less aerodynamic, but man, they did a really good job at modeling this thing. This thing looks so freaking cool, man. I cannot believe they finally included the Crown Vic in the Forza series. I am thrilled for that, man. That is the coolest thing ever. Trying to catch up here to these freaking mofos. See, there you go. Now it's going up a little bit faster than 100, but it takes forever though, man. using that push bar to my advantage. I was trying to pit these guys, but they were just going a little bit faster than I was. I was losing some control here, trying to move them out of my way. But yeah, man, I decided to go with FHP because, you know, I mean, we got to represent for Florida, man. We got to do it up. We're almost approaching the finish line, and third place. Not bad. Not bad considering it was going up against F4S's and all that. So not bad, third place. Now let's go ahead and bump this car up. Let's turn this thing into a full-blown race car. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to kick up the horsepower past 1,000. And we're going to see just how crazy we can get with this Crown Vic, man. I hope you guys stay tuned for that. Let's see what I win here in this stupid wheel spin. Wow, 15,000. That's not bad. I can't complain, man. All right, guys. So here we have the fully built race car Crown Vic pushing 1,000 plus horsepower. I swapped out the engine and threw in a 5.3 liter V8. As you guys can look at this thing, man, this thing loses traction like there's no tomorrow. This thing's riding on banana peels for wheels, man. Let's go ahead and get this race started. I threw those Cobra racing rims in there, lowered that thing, slammed it to the ground. Let's get this race going, man. And just take a look at that acceleration. What a difference, man. This thing is absolutely ripping the course now. Night and day, man. It goes to show what the Crown Vic is capable of, and it's not to be underrated. Look at this thing, man. Already 4th place, and it's only been a couple seconds. This thing is tearing up the track, man. Now, one thing that I did notice is that the handling is horrible, though. This thing does not like going straight. Get out of there. Get out of my way, the normal Crown Vic, man. Once this thing has, you know, past 500 horsepower, this thing loses traction everywhere. It slides everywhere. It's not bad for drifting, but I mean, when it comes to, oh, hit that drift. When it comes to actual, you know, driving or like a course or anything like that, man, it's really, really hard to maintain. Trying to pop a drift real quick there, but maintaining my grip. Get out of my way, son. It's a po-po riding through. There we go. First place already, man. What a difference compared to the other one. Look at this thing. Pushing 100 plus. We're not even in 4th gear yet, man. Look at this thing hauling ass. Get that drift, get that drift, get that drift. Got him. All right, here we go, man. Oh shit! Get that drift, get that drift, get that drift, get that drift. Oh! It's like a little interior view. I'm not the. I usually don't drive with a first-person view. That's the reason why. But it's all good in the neighborhood, man. Just to get a good look at that race car Crown Vic, ripping it up in the track. Throw that drift on. Throw that drift on. Throw that drift on. Throw that drift on. Oh, damn, boy! I see you. Almost done with this thing, man. Making short work of everybody, boy. Throwing them drifts on deck, son. About to cross the finish line. Where you at? And we done, man. First place. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you do, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the like button for more Crown Vic police videos. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section below. You guys take it easy, man. Stop being so cheesy.